Hello everyone, good to see you. So, today is the 9th of July 2020 and I hope you're having a great day today. So this is a Thursday in the middle of the week, so I hope you're having a great trading day and great week as well today. So I just decided to do this whole screen first, and then I will turn it to the chart and my wipe afterwards, so that it can kind of create the sense of starting this live stream. So yeah, welcome to my other live. My name is Kei, and I am a Forex trader, full-time Forex trader, and I do the lives every day on this YouTube. So today is the Ichimoku. The topic will be Ichimoku, and I will present you how you can use the forecast lines on Ichimoku to analyze the chart. So if you liked today's live already, please press the good button and make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives every day. Alright, so let me switch it to the wipe, and I will lower the volume of this BGM. Okay, there you go. Alright, so good to see everyone. I can see the comments now. So, yep, trying something new here is always interesting. Good to see you, Jeroen, Danish, Sargal, and Vincent, Aurania, and Brandon, Aruki, and Mac, Dr. Sanjay, Thanapol, Gemini. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, Taral and Josie, good to see you as well. All right. So I have a quick announcement here today. A couple of couple points to announce today. So one is the right here. So I just changed the slide color, the background color to be blue, so that it also looks different. But yeah, let me enlarge this one. So yeah, today's announcement. So I will talk about my profile later, the live stream, because I have the profile page on my website if you have seen it before, because I wanted to introduce myself, and that's why I have the profile page like this on my official website. So when you come to my website, and if you click on this about, and under here there is a profile page where you can see all these information about myself, how I started my life in Japan, Los Angeles, and also what kind of studies I did in Los Angeles and what kind of experience I did, and after I came back to Japan, how I became a full-time trader from a full-time worker in Japan, and all the history is on this profile page. So at some point I thought that it might be interesting for everybody to explain myself based on this profile page. So I will do these every day except for Thursdays and Saturdays, because on Thursdays and Saturdays there will be a membership live, Ichimoku membership live after the public live. So I don't think I will do that. I don't think I have enough time to do it. So today I won't cover the profile of myself, but tomorrow, or except Thursday and Saturdays where there's no Ichimoku membership live afterwards, I'm thinking to talk about myself a little bit later on this live stream on public lives. So that's one announcement. So I will talk about myself a little bit tomorrow on the public live after the main topics covered. So that will be one announcement, and I will edit the videos afterwards, and I will create a playlist that it says K's profile, and so that you can always replay on my talk about my own profile later on. So that's one project that I'm thinking to do right now. And so yeah, I was thinking to record the video by myself and upload it, but yeah, I thought it might be interesting to do the live after sometime later part of the live, because I can see your comments and I can see your comments and questions real time. So yeah, there will be topics that I cover every day. So if you also come to my website, and when you come to the YouTube tab here and click on this live schedule, this is where you can see the live. So these topics will be the same, right? These will remain unchanged. But after I talk about these topics, later part on the live, on public, I'm thinking to cover my own profile. So yeah, you can expect that one. Okay, so that's one. And the other one is I have the second channel. So recently, the number of subscriber on this second channel became over 1,000 also. So I started to do the lives every day. I mean, not every day, but if I can, whenever I have time, I do the lives every day outside of house. And I just walk around the town. Yesterday I went to I was walking towards the Tokyo Stock Exchange, so you can see the archive on this second channel. So the first channel, the official channel that you're in right now, this is more for the forex or market analysis based. But on this second channel is more casual talk, or I live stream outside, or I take some videos in Japan. Whenever I have something to do, I just live stream or create the video and upload it here so that you can kind of pick in my private lives in Japan and how I live in Japan, Tokyo every day. So that's the purpose on this second channel. So if you haven't came here yet, you can always come here by the link below, and you can just explore what I have been doing every day in Japan, Tokyo. So that's the second one. So yeah, as you can see, I do the lives every day on this first channel. I do the lives every day, and today's topic is on Ichimoku Basic Lecture. So last Tuesday, 2 days ago, I presented the Ichimoku Forex forecast line, and after I've done the live, I got many questions, many comments through the email. I think I've got like 20 emails, about these questions and how you can actually create these forecast lines and how you can actually take trades by these forecast lines. So I was going to reply to all these emails, but instead I thought it might be better to answer to the questions on today's live by looking at the real chart so that it can make more sense to you by replying all these emails by words only. So I will take a look at a couple pairs today, and I already drew these forecast lines on the daily chart on these pairs. So I will give you more examples of how I look at the market by these forecast lines of Ichimoku, and so that you have better understanding and more clear idea of how you can look at the market and take trades by these forecast lines. So that's the topic for today's live on this public one. And there will be a Ichimoku membership live afterwards. So in terms of the services, I have two main services now. One is Ichimoku Community, so which is happening after this public live. So this is the monthly subscription, and when you see the join button, that's where you can join this Ichimoku community. And I write the book about Ichimoku Basic Master Book. That's my original book. It's available in English. I read through all these Ichimoku original books, and based on my understanding and experience, I wrote that book, and that is available within the community. It's 150 pages long, and it's got a whole full explanation of how you can take these 5 lines of Ichimoku Kinkohyo and take trades. I put some of the recent chart examples, and I presented them on this Ichimoku Basic Master Book. So if you're interested to master the Ichimoku, this is the one for you. And there will be a membership price every week, and also there is a Ichimoku Discord as well that you can join. So that's one. And the other one is the Global Trading School. GTS. This is my hands-on teaching of my own strategy called KTS, including the money management and psychological management. And this is happening once in 3 months. So the next class is going to be from this October, until December, 3 months. So you can also see the full description on the below link here. So if you're interested on this one of these services, you can always join by clicking the link below. Alright, so that's it for the announcement for today. So just a disclaimer before starting here, all these knowledge and analysis is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks, okay? I never manage someone's money, and I never will manage someone's money. Okay. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright. Good to see everyone. Alright, I see lots of people joining here today, which is great. Alright, こんばんは、こんにちは. And yeah, I don't think there's no one for good morning, but yep, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. Alright, so yeah, so the topic is about the forecast lines. And forecast lines is something that is also introduced on this Ichimoku original book here. I have the 4 original book, and this is one of them, and there is another one right here, and there is 2 more on the bookshelf over there, but I read through every time I prepare for the live, and also I prepare for the books that I write within the Ichimoku community. I always read it through and try to understand it correctly. I think I've read them 20 times at least so far, but I still learn a lot every time I read. So that's how deep the Ichimoku original books are. So if you happen to be in Japan, then you can purchase them and on the official website. And also 2 other volumes are actually placed in the National Library in Tokyo, Japan. So you can go there and read through if you understand Japanese. And oh yeah, and this is one of other frequently asked questions, but I won't translate the book directly, and I won't make it published because there's a copyright, so it's not allowed, right? Nobody's allowed to translate the book directly and publish it out. So instead of doing that, I understand by my own understanding, and I present to you on this everyday channel lives, and also Ichimoku membership lives too, based on my own experience and based on my own understanding of Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. Okay, and I am not a student of Ichimoku Sanjin Goichi Hosoda nor his grandson. I am just a individual trader who loves Ichimoku. Okay, so just to make it clear so far. So in this book, there is a explanation about Ichimoku Forex forecast lines, which I will present it to you today. And also 2 days before, I also presented it to you too. So here is for example, GBPUSD daily chart, and these blue lines are the forecast lines. So how you can draw is that if you have the Ichimoku layer on your chart, you get the highest high and lowest low. So in this case, the highest high was here. There is a candlestick with a wick pointing upwards, and so this was the recent high right here. And from here, the market has been going down, as you can see. Now it's going up. On this in the short term, this is going up, but overall, still the current price is below the recent high here. So in definition, this is the downtrend from this candlestick up here. So if you find this highest price, then you draw the lines. You draw 2 lines, one from the highest to the Senko span A at that time, which is 26 candles forwarded. Remember, Kumo is 26 candles forward. So you basically measure the candles from this high to 26 forward, like this, so that you get exactly where the 26 candles, the Kumo was forming at that time. So it was here. it was here, so I made it wrong. I will turn it just one candlestick backwards on this vertical line. So this was exactly where the Kumo was forming when the market was marking the recent high here. And then you draw these two lines to Senko span A and B at that time. And these lines are called the forecast lines. Okay, so, and after that, you just keep watching the market and see how the market has been moving to these forecast lines. So initially, the price was going down. It was bearish. You know that it was bearish. So, but after that, after this N wave, after the N wave here, the price is now going up. This is almost like an I wave move where there's no retracement, all these bullish candles, and this is going up. So this is I wave, and this is very strong uptrend, as you can see. So until the price breaks these forecast lines, it was bearish. So we can expect that the price will go down below the forecast lines, right? The price will go down and breaks the Kumo downwards. Was the expectation. But now the story has been changed. Clearly, the price has been breaking these forecast lines upwards, and now it's going up quite sharply. So now we can expect that the price will be above the Kumo. And if the price lands here, if the price lands where the Kumo was forming at that time of the recent high, we can expect that the price may continue to go upwards from there. But we never know. The price might drop down all the way from today. So there will be, I think, 2 or 3 trading days after this candle. So if I just measure it, yeah, so there are 4 candles. So 4 candles in 4 trading days. In 4 trading days, the candlestick will be appearing here. So we just wait for the next 4 trading days, and if the price drops down all the way and goes below the Kumo, then we can expect that the price might drop all the way downwards from there. And if the price keeps going up on this until this day, then we can expect that the price will go up from there also. And if the price happens to be right in the middle of these forecast lines, I mean right in the middle of the Kumo, Senko span A and B, then we can expect that the market will create the range for some more days. Is it clear so far? So this is how you can use the forecast lines. Whenever you see the recent high or recent low, and you create the lines to the Senko span BA at that time, and you keep watching the market like that, and you see how the market has been moving so far and where it lands on this yellow vertical line, so that you know the momentum of the market at that time. I hope it's clear to everybody. So yeah, because I got the basic questions on the email, like how to create the forecast line, and could you show me other examples and so on. And that's why I'm creating this forecast line now, to present you one more time, to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Alright, good to see you, everyone. Good to see you. Alright. Not son, not grandson. Of course, and not the student of them. Okay, I'm not a student of them. Just make sure. Alright, good to see you. Alright, from Athens. Alright, good to see you. Oh, Keiyon, thank you for a reminder. So yeah, if you liked today's live already, please press a good button before you leave, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives every day. So yeah, here is the basic way to draw these forecast lines, and I recommend you to look at the daily chart, pick up the daily chart, and create these forecast lines, right? Because if you go down, for example, like 5 minutes or 1 minute, sometimes the market spikes up and down, and there might be some gaps windows in between the candles, or you might see lots of volatilities in these lower time frames. So I don't recommend you to draw these lines on these smaller time frames, but if you start from the daily chart or above, weekly, monthly chart, that will be greater. And once you get used to it, then you can start to take these forecast lines in 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart and try to look at the market that way too. So yeah, this is not the trend follow strategy. I mean, not the trend follow in this particular time frame. So just to make sure that this is not the part of my own strategy, that is KTS. This is not the part of the KTS, because KTS is to follow the trend, but this is to capture the retracement and the potential move after the retracement by using Ichimoku 5 lines and the forecast lines. So, and that's a topic for today, because on Tuesday, Thursdays, I talk about Ichimoku. So this is not the part of the KTS, just to remember. Yeah, so that you know whether this retracement is going to be stable, and this is going to be whether this is going to be continuous downtrend or it's going to reverse. I mean, it's going to turn to the upwards. Forecast lines is very effective to capture these whether this is going to be the stable downtrend or it may continue to go upwards. Okay, I draw the forecast line in 1-hour chart. Okay, yeah, in 1-hour chart it works too. Yeah, but it's always better to take it in a daily chart to avoid these fakes. Yeah. Do you include the candle where you started to draw the forecast lines when counting the 26 candles? Yes. So I always make sure to include this candle. So this is MT5 platform, but whenever I start to counting, I don't click exactly on the candle. I click it slightly below before the candle, so that it can include this candle. Oops, not this one. It can include this candle as one, like this. It says 1 bar, right? It says 1 bars. So by start counting kind of in the middle of this one and one previous one, kind of in the middle, in between, so that it takes this highest as 1 candle and move forward to 26 candles like this. Yeah, so that's a little tip here. So you have to make sure to include the current candle as 1. Yeah, and same rule applies to create any of these for 5 lines. All these Ichimoku lines are taking current candlestick as 1. So that's a little tricky part. If the forecast line goes to a twist point, Kumo, is that possible? If the forecast line goes to a twist point, is that possible? Yeah, it can be a twist point too. Yeah, in that way, these 2 lines will overlap and becomes 1. Because when I draw the lines that is looking exactly like you, my number is 25. Yeah, so you have to include the today's candle, I mean the current candle, as 1. Always. Now with the forecast lines in a daily chart, can we go down to 1 hour to take trades? Take trade at 1 hour with daily forecast lines. Yeah, so that is the next topic that I want to talk about. Yeah, so Lance, you read my mind. So right now this is going up, right? So this is going up, and we expect this is a uptrend. In a daily chart overall, Kumo's flat and Kijun Sen flat. So this is ranging, right? There is no trend in a daily chart, but if you go down like 1 hour chart, you might see the uptrend. So, but before moving on to 1 hour chart, you have to make sure that the current candle, I mean current price, is above the forecast lines. So that means if the price lands at this level, above the forecast lines, it may continue to go upwards. So, and even before that, like this is 4 trading days before, but now if you look for the buy chance, then you can expect that the price may continue to go upwards from here. So by knowing that, you go down to 1 hour, and now you see the uptrend, right? The price has been going up. After the Kumo twist here, the Kumo never twisted back, but now the Kumo has been stably uptrend, and the price is now above Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo, and Chikou spine is all the way above these candles too, and the gap between the Chikou spine and candles is too wide here. So we can expect that this is still uptrend, so we can still look for the buy chance, and that's because in the daily chart, the price is still above the forecast lines. So we can always look for the buy chance in smaller time frames here. I would look for the small buy chance in this 1 hour chart. But if the price goes backwards, and if the price breaks these forecast lines downwards, let's say, then I won't look for the buy chance, of course, but instead I might be looking for the sell chance, because the chance for the price to be locating below these forecast lines will be relatively higher. If it breaks downwards, then it might land here, below these forecast lines. So in that case, I expect the price will continue to go downwards. So it's always nice to look for the sell chance below these forecast lines in this short term, and we expect the price to be going downwards afterwards. So yeah, that's one thing that I will be looking for. So hopefully I capture a trend in a daily chart or 4 hour chart and follow it. But if not, if I don't see any trend on these bigger time frames, then I take trades in 1. Yeah, in this particular case on this GBPUSD, in 4 hour chart, this is also uptrend. I mean, the price is above these 4 lines, and Chikou span is also above the candles. So this is uptrend, definitely. So I can still look for the buy chance now. But yeah, if the price goes downwards, then I wouldn't look for the buy anymore. So yeah, so technically speaking, forecast lines are not to take trades. I mean, not to look for the entry chance, but these forecast lines or Ichimoku 5 lines are here to see the market situation overall, like to get the overview of the market. And you can break it down in smaller time frames, and you can always look for the buy chance or sell chance by looking at the lines or the price actions and so on. So yeah, Ichimoku forecast lines is not here to get the entry timing, but instead by looking at the location of the current price to this forecast line, you know whether this is bullish or bearish or in the equilibrium on the market. So I think this is a very important point to remember. Does this apply for every time frame? Yeah, technically it applies to any time frame, but I recommend you to apply it on the daily chart first. Can it be operated when the trend lines are exceeded, or do we wait for candle 26 to confirm direction? Thank you very much. Yeah, in reality, you can wait for the 26 candles. I mean, you can wait for the Kumo at that time until this vertical line and see if the price will be landing on either above or in between or below the Kumo here. So ideally, you want to wait for the candle to be reaching to this vertical line. But if you don't want to wait, I mean, if you want to follow this uptrend, I think it will be okay too. Because this is uptrend, the price broke the forecast line upwards. So this is uptrend, so we can look for the buy chance and expect the price to be placing above the Kumo somewhere in between here. So basically we are dealing with 7 lines, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Chikou span A, Chikou span B, and 2 forecast lines to take trades after the 26 days. Yes, that's true. And also there are even more forecast lines. So yeah, this is just one of, 2 of the forecast lines, and you can create other forecast lines too in Ichimoku, which are also presented on this Ichimoku original books. So I already talked about it on the membership live, but I think I will be doing it in this public live in the future too. Yeah. So yeah, there are lots of theories in Ichimoku, which is quite interesting, quite profound. The way Goichi Hosoda has been forecasting these lines, forecasting this trend or the market situation, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. All right. You're welcome, Brandon. You're welcome. And look at how beautiful the forecast lines act as support resistance lines. Sure. Yeah, so in this case, looks like the price has been supported by the forecast lines and goes upwards to this way. And it happens too. So I don't recommend you to take trades when the price is in between the forecast lines, because it might break upwards, but it might retrace backwards also. So yeah, don't take trades within the forecast lines. So wait for the breakout and take trades toward that direction. So let me take a look at other pairs, because I found lots of forecast lines in different pairs on daily charts. So I think this one is another great example. This is the GBPJPY, and in 4 this is uptrend. Based on my own KTS, this is uptrend. So oh yeah, one thing is that this is 9th. I have to change it to 9. Sorry about that. This is Thursday. And yeah, so I turn the currency pairs to red whenever I see a trend based on my own strategy, which is Kumo and Kijun-sen angle. When they're moving up or down, I highlight these pairs or commodity. So yeah, if you want to save your time, you can just take a look at these pairs and see if that is still on the up or down trend in your chart too. So right now, as I look at the market about 30 or 1 hour ago, before the live starts, Euro GBP 4-hour chart moving down, GBP USD 4-hour chart was up, and also GJ was also uptrend. USD CAD was downtrending daily, and AUD USD was uptrending 4, and gold weekly chart is still going upwards. So yeah, just a reminder, but the ones that are highlighted in red are the ones that are on the trend based on my own strategy, KTS. So yeah, so GBPJPY 4-hour chart is now uptrend based on my own strategy, KTS. But now daily chart looks to be horizontal still. The Kumo's flat, Kijun-sen flat, so there is no trend. But in 4, this is uptrend, right? Oh yeah, the Senko span A and Kijun-sen became flat now. So now this is consolidating in my strategy. But because the price is still above the Kumo, above the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and Chikou span above the candles, the momentum is still bullish here. And also, if I just come back to the daily and quickly explain what's happening here, yeah, the price is breaking the forecast lines upwards now. So once again, I captured this candlestick as the recent highest, and I draw the forecast lines from here to the Senko span BA at that time, okay? And now the price is retracing. There was a double bottom here above the Kumo and retracing backwards, and now beautifully this is moving up, retracing. So and now the price is breaking these forecast lines upwards. So, and because this is a daily chart, we have to wait for the daily candle close. So current price is right on this Tenkan-sen, sorry, the Kijun-sen, the green one, the Kijun-sen. The current price looks to be right on it, but if the the end of this day, if the close price will be below the forecast line, then we can conclude that the price has been resisted by these forecast lines. So from tomorrow, we can expect that the price will go down. And if the price will be landing below these forecast lines on the vertical line day, then we can expect that the price will continue to go downwards afterwards. So now the topic for today on this particular pair, GBPJPY, is that if the close price for today is going to be above the forecast line, or in the middle of the forecast line, or below the forecast line is the key. So make sure not to jump into the market in this kind of condition. And I would look at the smaller time frames and see whether this is okay to buy or not. I mean, I want to see how the price was moving in between the forecast lines on this particular case. So yeah, if you look at the daily chart, you never know how the price was moving going through the forecast lines. But let's say if you look at the 1 hour chart, you see the more detailed price action here. So one thing I noticed is that there was a reversal line. Like I can draw the line like this. There was a reversal. The former resistance became support, and now this is going up. Okay, so and it looks like this is continuous uptrend. This is the N wave. This is N wave, and now this is still continuous uptrend like this. So if the price still goes up like consecutive N wave, then I will be looking for the buy like here. Yeah, if the retracement is not deep enough, I mean if the retracement stops above these forecast lines, then I can look for the buy chance here. And also I will draw the resistance line here. There was twice of resistance in this area. Sorry about kind of messy drawings here, but you can see that there are twice of the resistance and now becoming support here too. Okay, so if the price is going to be supported on this line, on this price level of at around 135.39 area, then we can expect the price will be keep going up and renews the recent high upwards to this way. So along with these forecast lines, I look at the chart in smaller time frames like this and draw these lines and look at the candlestick patterns, and I look for the buy chance still. So this is, I think, the great example to show you how you can combine these forecast lines and look for the entry chance by smaller time frames. So once again, forecast lines are not here to capture the trading edges, but instead these are the lines where you can take it to see the market overview, and by focusing on the details of how the price has been breaking these forecast lines upwards by these lower time frames, then you can exactly capture where to buy or where to sell as the market moves on. I hope it's clear so far. So yeah, this is more towards like a practical side here. So just to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. CAD/JPY is now on the forecast lines in daily and above the 1 hour. Okay. During the backtesting, what are the stats of the reliability of the Ichimoku forecast lines? And I don't have the stats, so I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, I think one thing that you can expect is that if the price breaks the forecast lines, it continues to go upwards or downwards. But yeah, to be honest, I haven't backtesting this strategy, so I'm not really sure the reliability on that one. Hey Kay, how many secrets in Ichimoku in have? Oh, how many secrets? Yeah, I think there are many. I think there are many secrets. If you call the knowledge that you don't know is a secret, then I think there are much more. I think there are much more to it. I heard that Ichimoku system used extensively by the Japanese traders. Is it true? Yeah. Japanese traders like to use Ichimoku, Kinko Hyo. Even like brokers or the analysts use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo to make the analysis. But basically, Japanese traders are more focused on the USD/JPY or Nikkei or Dow Jones, and that's about it. Some people look at the Euro or GBP pairs, but most likely they're taking trades or analyzing the USD/JPY and Nikkei mostly. So, and yeah, but that's true. That's true. I've seen many like analysis or reports by using Ichimoku, and also Japanese stock markets too. They use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo for stock analysis in Japan. Yep, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. Looks like a head and shoulders pattern. All right. Yeah, we'll see. Clear seems really powerful tool. Sure. Yeah, this is powerful, and also this is very, interesting to see the market like this. Of course, this is not 100% true, but you can also look at the market in different perspective by drawing these forecast lines. All right, very well explained. Thank you. Sure, you're welcome. Thanks for the clarifications. Sure. So I hope that answered to the questions by email. How to draw the forecast lines one more time, and how to take trades by the forecast lines. So this is just one of the examples. So let me try to show you another example, and we're gonna end the live and switch it to the membership live afterwards. So, and yeah, on this membership live tonight, I will present more and more ways to draw the forecast lines and take trades. So yeah, so CAD/JPY Mac was referring to. So let me just pick this one. Oh yeah, so this is CAD/JPY daily chart, right? Daily chart. So now the price is above the forecast line, and I think this is another great example because tomorrow will be, I think this is tomorrow, right? Will be the candle close. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the candle close. So I think most likely the price will be on this vertical line here. And as a result, it might, we can expect the price will go up from there. Unless there's anything surprising happens on this particular pair. For example, like a CAD will be sold drastically, or JPYs will be bought drastically, then it goes downwards sharply, and the price will be closing below these forecast lines. Then that will be a downtrend from there. But most likely, I think the price will be above the forecast lines or above the Kumo here. So in that case, sooner or later, we can expect the price will go up from there. Yeah, so this one, we can look at it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday, so we can come back to this CAD/JPY daily chart next week on Monday and see where the close price was on Friday tomorrow. And if it's above the Kumo, above the forecast lines, then we can look for the buy chance from next week. I hope Ichimoku will not remove in the platform. I don't think so. This is universal, so I think it's available for any platforms. Okay, Sensei, which chart is more preferable to draw wave patterns? Daily, 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart. Wave patterns you can draw in any time frames. Daily for 1-hour chart, sometimes I draw the waves in 5 or 15. So I think it's pretty much universal in any time frames. Because market's fractal, so for example, within this uptrend in the daily, there will be more small uptrends in 5 or small downtrends in 5 or 15 in smaller time frames. So yeah, the wave theory is applicable in any time frames. Are there English translation of the original books by Goichi Hosoda? I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, good to see you. Do you use other indicators together with Ichimoku? Do you use it alone? Yes, I use other indicators with Ichimoku, which I showed to you on the KTS sessions. So yeah, once again, if you're new to my channel, Wednesdays and Fridays, I talk about KTS, case trading strategy. Wednesday, Fridays, and Thursdays and Saturday. Yeah, Thursdays and Tuesdays. Sorry, Thursdays, I talk about Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. And today I talk about the 5 lines. I mean the forecast lines. Yeah. So and on this KTS, I present the other indicators and how I take trades with these, and how I capture the trend by Kumo and Kijun-sen only. So yeah, I use different tools and indicators also. But because I know the Ichimoku very well, and I read these original books of Ichimoku, and that's why I decided to reveal the knowledge through my own experience on this YouTube platform. And today is the session. Did you discover the forecast line yourself, or was it written in the original books? Yeah, it's written on the original books, yes. Do you personally know other than you are successfully traders using Ichimoku? I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure about any other traders by myself. So I don't really pay attention to other Forex traders, so I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, and also I'm not really sure about the traders who are using Ichimoku either myself. I mean successful traders, I'm not really sure. Thank you so much, Mr. K. Another amazing aspect of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. Sure. You're welcome. Yep, it's been my pleasure to do these lives every day. Thanks to your support. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing the lives every day like this and explain about Ichimoku that deep here. So yeah, it's been always my pleasure to do this. And it's very interesting. I mean, this is very interesting for myself too, to share my knowledge and get the feedbacks like this, and I explain, and so that I learn myself too. So basically, I'm learning by doing these live streams every day. I learn myself a lot too. So this is like a win-win situation here. You're not the only one who's learning. I'm also learning too. Sometimes I get the questions by email, questions in the comment box, and I read the books again. And make sure to come up with the correct answer or the right answer from the original books, and I explain that. So otherwise, I wouldn't be reading this book so much. Yeah, so it's good for myself too. So yeah, this is win-win situation right here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I will be switching to the membership live, which is happening in about 10 minutes. So yeah, I see more comments here and more questions, but sorry, I think I have to switch. I have to go. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining on this public live today. If you liked today's live, please press a good button and make sure to subscribe and click the bell button right here so that you get notified as I do these lives every day. So tomorrow, So today was the Ichimoku topic, but tomorrow I will more focus on my own strategy by KTS. So I will look at a couple pairs and markets tomorrow, and I will show you exactly how I capture the trend by my own strategy, and also how I capture the trading edges. I will explain that in different time frames tomorrow. So I hope I will see you tomorrow on public, or if for those who are members, I will see you on the membership live afterwards. Alright, so everyone, once again, thank you so much for joining, and have a great day. Stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thank you.